All right, are you ready to get your glow on? Today, we are going to unlock the secret to absolutely radiant skin, and believe it or not, we're doing it right from your own kitchen. We're on a DIY journey to create our very own vitamin C serum, so let's do this.
And hey, we're not doing it alone. Let me introduce you to our official glow guides for today. This is Ollie, our brilliant little orange scientist, and his best friend, Sierra the Serum. But, looking at Sierra, it seems like she's feeling a little empty today. Yup, you see it too, right? Safra has totally lost her shine. Her sparkle, her glow is gone. But don't you worry, we have a mission, and we're all in it together. With Ollie's super smart science brain, we are going to help Safra get that radiance back.
Okay, so before we start mixing things up, every good scientist, and that includes you, needs to understand the why. So what is it about vitamin C that's so magical for your skin? What's the secret sauce? Let's dive into the science of shine.
So the real hero here, the magic ingredient, is something called L-ascorbic acid. It's just the fancy scientific name for pure vitamin C, and it's an incredibly powerful antioxidant. I want you to think of it like a tiny superhero for your skin, just zapping away damage and making everything brighter. It's awesome. But you know, every superhero has a weakness, right? Well, vitamin C is super sensitive. The moment it gets exposed to light and air, it starts to oxidize. You'll literally see it turn brown. And when that happens, poof, all its amazing power is gone. That's why keeping it fresh and protected is absolutely crucial. All right, science lesson is officially over. Now for the really fun part. It is time to turn our kitchens into skincare labs. Ollie is all set with the recipe. Are you ready? Okay, let's get mixing. Okay, first things first. We just learned that light is basically kryptonite for our vitamin C serum. So step number 1, and this is non-negotiable, is to get a dark glass bottle ready. This is going to be Sierra's brand new, super safe, and protective home. Just make sure you get it totally clean and sterilized before you start. First up, the star of our show, L-ascorbic acid powder. And you only need half a teaspoon. It seems like a tiny amount, but trust me, this is what packs that huge brightening punch. It's going to give us a really potent, but still gentle 10% concentration, which is just perfect for a homemade formula. Next, we need a base to dissolve all that powder and its power. For that, we're going to use 2 teaspoons of distilled water. Now, it's really important you use distilled water, not just tap water, because it's totally pure. No minerals, no gunk that could mess with our perfect serum. And for our final trick, our last ingredient, 1 teaspoon of glycerin. Now, this is the secret to getting that beautiful glaze effect. Glycerin is what's called a humectant, which is just a fancy way of saying it pulls moisture into the skin. It gives the serum this amazing silky feel and an extra dewy finish.
Okay, time to put it all together. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Seriously. First, just mix that vitamin C powder into the distilled water. Stir it up until it's totally dissolved. Then, you're going to stir in the glycerin to get that beautiful glow. And finally, just carefully pour your amazing new creation into its dark glass home. That's it!
So, you followed the science. You mixed all the ingredients, and now it is time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Are you ready to see the results of our little experiment? Let's do this! And there it is. Will you look at that? Sarah is full to the brim with our gorgeous, glowing, freshly made serum. She's got her sparkle back. We did it! Mission totally accomplished. So, making the serum is awesome, but it's really only half the battle. To keep that glow going, we need to know how to use it the right way, and more importantly, how to use it safely. So let's go over some really important pro tips. Okay, listen up, because this part is crucial. These pro tips are going to make sure your glow up is not just effective, but also super safe and happy. You don't want to skip this. Okay, 4 simple rules. First, always do a little patch test on your skin first to make sure it agrees with you. Second, this serum is super fresh with 0 preservatives, so you have to keep it in the fridge and use it up within 1 week. Third, store it in the fridge all the time. And finally, keep an eye on the color. If you see it start to turn brown, that means it's oxidized and it's time to say goodbye and whip up a fresh batch. And there they are, a very proud Ollie standing next to a fully radiant and glowing Sarah. We took just a few simple kitchen ingredients and, with a little bit of science, we created something truly amazing. See, that's the power of DIY right there. You see, you can be your very own skincare scientist. It's so empowering, it's really fun, and obviously the results are brilliant.
So that just leaves me with one question for you. Now that you have the power of the glow, what are you going to create next?
Thanks so much for joining us on this awesome glowing adventure. Until next time, stay curious, keep experimenting, and of course, stay glowing.